Well, Apple just killed its MacBooks. Well, no, that was a bit salacious, wasn't it? It was. No, they didn't. They just announced their M3 MacBook Airs, and I thought I should record this little bit of a reaction that I am having right now in my head. They still have 8 gigs of RAM. It's $1,000 laptop that still has 8 gigs of RAM. 8 gigs of RAM in 2024 for $1,000. Come on. Jeez Louise, Apple, you don't need that much money. You are already worth, what, $2-3 trillion? You can buy this entire goddamn country and still have more money to spare. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how much money Apple has. And they still will not upgrade the base models to 16 gigs of RAM. Why not? Why not? Just do it. Your MacBooks are near perfect. Near perfect. If they had 16 gigs of RAM as the base model, that's it. That's it. Game over. Just buy a MacBook. But because they don't have the 16 gigs, it isn't game over. You can buy other laptops that'll give you better performance, especially if you are a programmer, if you are a coder like me, like I am. I do coding. I do a little bit of coding. I press buttons on the keyboard and things happen when I press another button. But because I have so many tabs open of Chrome, and I have a Node.js server running in the back end, and I have pgadmin open, and I have all these things open, Visual Code, all of this thing is happening, I run into performance issues. My Node.js server just stops running because it runs out of memory. It literally does. Node.js just exits. It says, bye-bye, tata, I don't have any more in me. And I have to restart it. Now, I know what you may be saying. You may be saying, well, you're writing some shit code if that's happening. But the same application runs on my friend's computer perfectly fine, and his laptop. So he doesn't get into any of those issues. But I get into these issues. And I wasn't getting into these issues like 6 months ago. I just started getting into these issues like maybe 2 to 3 months ago. So it's clearly aging. It's showing its age. I can already see its beard growing. It's getting white. It already has arthritis. I just got it checked. So longevity. Okay, if you give the base model 16 gigs of RAM, it will make them last longer. And I wouldn't need any extra things for my MacBook to last longer. Yes. I hope nobody gets that. Well, that's about it. That is it. Rant is completely over. What was I even talking about? I don't even know.